So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Uptown After Dark, where we talk about adult things. Usually, the topic is sex. You know what I'm saying? If you're an adult, that means that your parents had sex and they made you. So, sex is part of your life. Okay.
That part.
Um,
It's
and
crazy how nobody want to talk about it, but it's natural, right? That's what we do. That's how we got here. That's how we procreate.
I mean, if you
I
got
feel like if
kids,
you want to do it, it might as well be good, right?
oh, somebody said I need some beard oil. No, I'm good. I'm moisturized. Plus,
That
they
must be
say,
one of my team members. They're like, because Bedroom Kandi, we have it all, honey. We more than toys. We got a great bed oil called Pragmatism.
I mean, I heard pussy juice helps. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So,
Natural oils, right?
natural oils, yeah. You know what I'm saying natural oils and berries and shit.
All
So,
that good.
Bedroom Kandi, what you got? What you got going on over there with the Bedroom Kandi?
So, so for those that don't, so the people that's not my friends on the page, you follow Uptown. Let me take a little moment just to introduce myself.
Absolutely.
So my name is Saquana. I am a Bedroom Kandi consultant, team leader of Team BK's Finest. I am a 5-star diamond leader with the company. This month marks my 3rd year in Bedroom Kandi, and I have to say business is good.
So you
And
selling
the
a
reason
lot of
why
dildos?
yeah, I sell that and a whole lot of other things. So Bedroom Kandi, we are a lifestyle brand. So even though we got good toys, and that's what we're going to talk about tonight, I can take you from the bathroom to the bedroom. Feeling sexy, it starts way before we get to the bedroom, especially for us ladies. So I'm really here to help out the people with some tips and tricks to even get your mind right? Because you got to get your mind right to bring that freak out.
Facts. I
First
would.
thing I love, this is our choker. This is our Vixen choker. I love this. When I put this on, I feel sexy. Right? When you feel sexy, you can turn into a whole nother alter ego. You be like, oh, baby, I didn't know that's you. That's me, baby, all
That's a
day.
fact. I like role play, so that what I'm saying. That's what's up. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
I'm
yes,
with
yes,
all that
yes.
shit with the shits. Okay, I
I
see
like
you.
a little pressure on the neck. You could pull the collar. I tell my ladies that may be a little intimidated about taking charge to buy the collar and just tell your boo, whenever I put this on, you know what's going down. So it could be, some a little.
I prefer to choke a woman till she's about to pass out.
No, see, no, you're doing too much. You're doing too much. I said a
No,
little pressure, a
a
little, a
little
little,
pressure.
a little.
All right, a little pressure.
You getting carried away, but to each his own. Some people like that. Some people like that.
Yeah, I mean, it's not wrong with almost about to die. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah,
how you know
I'm a
you.
pass
That's
on
how I know
that
you
though.
when you almost about to die. That's how you know you're alive.
I hear you. That's a bit much for me though. That's a bit much. But to each his own. This is a judgment-free zone. So you like it, I love it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Um,
Yes.
yeah. So what's your bestseller right now?
Oh my gosh, there's so many. It really depends on what the people are looking for.
So for the ladies,
So,
specifically for the ladies, what are the ladies buying right now?
honestly, this is our candy coated lip. Well, it looks like our candy coated lipstick, but this is really called Candy Kisses. So this is what you call a bullet, right? So with the bullet, it's very, very inconspicuous. You can keep this in your purse. Nobody would know. They would think it's a regular lipstick. Travel with it. Now, although you can travel with your toys and get through TSA, some of those toys you don't want to get pulled out because that can be a bit much. They're not even going to know what this is, right? First of all, I want to tell the people
Somebody's gonna know what it is. Somebody's gonna know
that,
what it is.
but
There's
this
there's
is
some freak that's
cute.
working for TSA that she's looking like
Yes, I know what you're about to do, but
exactly.
you ain't got to worry. If they pull this out, you'll be like, okay, nobody knows. Or maybe they do, but if they know, it's because they got one themselves, so it's okay.
Okay.
So with the bullet, this is really great for any exterior play. So like you can tickle your nipples with this, you or your partner. You can do your clitoris with it. You can go up and down the shaft of the penis with it. go behind the balls in that gooch area for the man. So, that's behind the testicles and before you get to the butthole, that area right
That's the
there.
shit that Trick Daddy was talking about, right?
Yes, that part.
Oh, yeah.
Now, some men, they don't want any of that. But I try to explain, you might be missing out on a whole lot of, just at least try it, right? Just try it and see if you like it.
I think a lot of men are into that, but they ain't trying to talk about it. You know what I'm saying?
And listen, and you don't have to talk about it. You talk about it with your partner.
Somebody in the comments said it's waterproof.
Yes, it is waterproof. So, baby, you can put this in the tub, the jacuzzi, all of that. Shower, waterproof. It can be submerged.
Ain't that nice?
Yes.
I mean, I hope it would be waterproof since the idea is to get her wet.
Yeah, she got that ushy gushy stuff. But some people just like water play.
Maybe she a squirter. You know what I'm saying? That might, help activate something.
That part, yes. I have something else for that one too.
Oh,
so I want to start off. This is great for a beginner or someone that's a pro. Anybody can appreciate candy kisses. Anybody.
Okay. So, what do you have that men like? Do men buy things from you? Or is it mostly women?
It's predominantly women, but men are also my customers. So this is what I have learned. A lot of times couples just need to have honest conversations with each other. Especially if you've been together for a while, your needs might change and it could be a difficult conversation, but you're supposed to be fully comfortable with your partner to say, babe, I just want to try something a little new. So I do have something specifically, a couple of items specifically for couples, right? So this is really nice. So this is for the couple that maybe want to start doing something a little different and just want some playtime. So some people may have seen this on Real Housewives of Atlanta. This is our Groove Panty. It's a remote control panty. You can use it with any panty that you have, but these are the ones that come with it. It just needs to have an open crotch area. So that just means this little pocket here where you can slide this inside. So you turn this on. So this is the actual toy.
Do those come in like from petite to Lizzo?
It is one size fits all because it has.
I'm talking about the panties that come with it. Oh, all right. Oh, all right.
So, you just tie it on the side. So, like I said, you can still use it with the panties you have at home, but these are the kind.
Somebody in the comments said how much?
So, these are $120. $120. It comes with the remote control. Now, this is what's fun, right? So you turn on the remote. So for my single ladies, that's in the meantime, in between time, you want to get it in hopes of, you can play with it yourself, right? You can be the remote controller until you waiting for your partner to come.
Controller.
First setting, every time you press it, it's going to vibe. I don't know if you can hear it.
Right.
Then we have the middle, where it's going to go through our regular settings.
Oh, somebody said she played with that with her man. All right.
Yes. The third setting, now this is the hot shit right here. The third setting is Bluetooth. So every time you're talking to
couples to play a game with that. Like every time she curse, he got to just hit the button.
Hit the button.
Every time she curse. Oh, shit.
So put on some music, how you had on your smooth grooves. When you put it on Bluetooth, it's going to vibe to the music. So if you're out at a restaurant, you out at a party, you even out at somebody's house, y'all can be across the room. You just have to be within 20 feet of each other and play the game. The other thing that you can do together is when you are trying to please your partner, you tell your baby, listen, sit back, relax, enjoy the ride. I got this. Give him the remote. And as you lick him from head to toe, tell him every time I do something that you like, hit the button. Now, see, I like real-time feedback myself.
So do you recommend women have that on while driving?
Hell no.
I think that might cause an accident. I think that I don't want nobody to die.
No, you're not doing it.
So no doing that while driving.
No, you got to be at least on the passenger side. Give the driver the remote, and you on the passenger side with the patio.
Listen, I think it's a dope product, but I'm concerned about the people So I want to make sure that nobody's careless with this product. So I don't
Yeah.
want no one driving and then they go off the road. You know what I'm saying? I
This is
don't
what
like
I'm
that.
saying. We can't do that. We can't do that. So groove, your best friend. Love that.
Unless you got a Tesla, right?
There you
It's
go.
doing the driving for you, then you all good. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the people with Teslas. Get your groove on. Yeah.
I have another thing for the couples.
Okay, what's that?
So this is called a couple's ring, right? So, and also people, you got to make sure you use lubricant. Use a lube. You need that with your toy. We have a wonderful flavored lube. We can have all kinds of lube. Lube is your best friend. Even if you got that WAP, you still need a lube, but that's another conversation.
See, I don't believe in that. I believe in just spit and love.
No. We're not doing that.
Spit and love don't work?
No, sir. No, sir.
You sure?
I mean, it'll work in a pinch. You know, you got to do what you got to do.
There
But
you go.
lubricant is your best
There
friend.
you go. You know what I'm saying?
You know, if all else fails and that's all we got, you know,
Spit
then
and
that's
love.
what we're going to do.
If they got that sloppy, you know, like listen, all you need is spit and love and a prayer. You know what I'm saying?
Embrace. That's the name of this couple's ring. So you'll put this down the shaft of the penis like so. And so this whole thing is going to vibrate. So this will vibrate on the shaft of his penis. You put it all the way down to the base, right? So as you're riding, the female will feel this against her clitoris. So you get sensation and she gets sensation at the same time. If you want to do doggy style, just flip it upside down. And what I tell the lady, so instead of going back and forth, you're going to back it up and you want to stay right there and just grind on it. So you continue getting that clitoral
So I got a question
stimulation.
for you. Can you take your hands outside of that thing for a second and just hold it up?
Yes.
Now, is there a penis size requirement for this thing?
It's
Because
stretchy.
I don't want
It's stretchy.
no men out here embarrassing themselves trying to put that
Now,
thing on and it's baggy.
I was going to say, now if it's like a hula hoop on you, then this one ain't for you.
Yeah.
Right?
I don't have that problem personally, but I'm
Okay.
just saying that you
Yes.
know for the that look like it's you. I don't want no men embarrassing themselves. I don't want it to look like you know a fucking ring pop on a fucking Q-tip.
So that's great point. Great point. You do not want this to act as a hula hoop, you know, around the penis. It should not be loose and jiggly, but you should be able to fit this
Also,
nice
the
and
vagina should be not be loose and jiggly as well.
well. Yeah, that is true. That is true. I heard that that's a thing. Is that a thing? Because you know, I don't sleep with women. So is
Well,
that a
I mean,
thing?
sometimes there could be situations where it's like throwing a banana down a hallway.
Oh, oh. But do you find a lot of women like that? Like, is that a one-off or is very common?
I don't know. I'm safe. I'm a man of God. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know, but I've heard.
With your experience, I'm not saying that you have had a plethora of women, but in your experience with the number of women that you have had and encountered, would you say that was more prevalent? 50-50, just a few? What we
Probably
thinking?
just a few, you know,
Just
not
a
too
few.
many. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, not,
So I've heard that
not
before.
huh?
I've heard that before. A man was like, "Oh, I can't take big JJs," and I was like, "Well, is that a thing? I don't know."
I mean, just because it's big don't mean it ain't tight. It just means like, but
Really?
she gotta have walls. You know what I'm saying? Walls are important.
Okay. Okay. Well, that's good to know. That is good to know.
Do y'all got like
Okay.
wall tightener?
We don't. So what I do have is I don't have them up here. I do have Kegel balls. So that's what women can use to help exercise those walls, right? We
Them been
need that.
walls.
Yeah, go ahead
Them
and
been
get our Kegel
balls.
balls. You need that in your life.
Balls are always
Somebody
important.
master, walls master. You can't have the loosey gooseys up in here.
Balls are important. Like when a woman is down there, she should not forget about neglect the balls. Balls are important.
We need those tips from the men. Okay, ladies, do not neglect the balls. Now, do you prefer like how we do with like, the stress balls, and what is the correct way to show attention to the testicles? What do we need to do?
Just don't be too rough, aggressive with the balls, because like that's such a sensitive area. Like you could graze a nigga balls the wrong way, and he'd be feeling it for fucking 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Maybe 2 weeks is an exaggeration, but you could graze them just the wrong way,
After effects to that.
and we would be feeling it. You know what I'm saying? So be gentle with the balls. You know what I'm saying? That's my
As long as you can go balls deep.
gentleness with the balls. Just like you want to be a man to be gentle with the clit, you don't want a nigga.
Right, you're right. So so that is great. So that's the comparison, right? The same way that we would want someone to play with our breast is the same way, and our clitoris is the same type of stroking for the balls. Would you agree with that?
Some women like they breast roughed up.
Rough? Oh, okay. I'm not that type of girl. I like everything soft and sensual.
Shout out to the girls with the nipple rings. That's sexy.
Okay, so the ladies like your bed up on here. You like the nipple rings. Okay.
Y'all got anything I could tie a motherfucker up with?
I do. I did not bring it up here with me, but we do have something called Fit to be Tied, which is restraining both your arms and your feet. And the cool thing about it is it can stay under your mattress the whole time. You just basically pull out the ends when you're ready to use it. So you could be on ready, set, go all day, every day.
Nice. So
Fit to be Tied. We also have some position straps. Those are really great. Great for, sometimes for us ladies, I tell them this is double duty for us. So it'll take
you said duty.
Yeah. When we got our legs up in the air, sometimes they get tired. So the straps, and they call Play With Me. The Play With Me straps, it goes around your neck, and then you put your feet in the stirrups, and then you can basically lock yourself into position.
That's good, because what a guy could do, like, he gets you in like the field goal position. I don't know if you watch football.
Yes.
He gets you in the field goal, right? And then the best way to do it is like he could just eat the pussy like it's the Last Supper.
Oh, that's what we like. That's what we like. And now she don't have to worry about her legs getting tired because they up in the air. Because all of the weight is on the straps and off of us.
Then I could walk away, go to Target real quick, leave it there, come back. Yeah.
Well, the Play With Me straps, she can unhook herself. But that Fit to be Tied, she out of luck. Like once you tied in, somebody gotta untie you because everything is locked down.
I hear you. I would tie it so she can't get out. I'm gonna go to Target. Listen, women love Target. Y'all like to call it Target. As long as I bring her something back, she'll be all right.
Nah. What happens? She gotta go to the bathroom like she's stuck. What? How long you gonna be going?
I'll leave a towel down. It's like when you get her on that last day of the period and you put a towel down on the bed.
Yeah, that part. Yes.
Yeah, don't act like y'all don't know what I'm talking about in these damn comments.
You know exactly what that's about.
Talk about last day, not first day.
First of all, we could be off, and then here y'all come banging it back down. I'm like, this is some bull right here. I don't want this. I thought I was done.
Let's talk about that part for a second, right?
Yeah.
You got to have a certain, as ladies for out there, I'm gonna give y'all a quick PSA, right? If you fucking with a nigga and he ain't never brought your period down, you need to invest in a bigger dick. Invest in a bigger dick. That nigga, because a nigga needs to. If he can't catch you a day and a half, 2 days before, he can't bring it down. He ain't working with nothing.
But she should already know that. So she might be okay.
Some women don't know. Some women don't know. Aren't we here to educate the folks? Aren't we here to educate people?
We are. But she might like it.
Does she really?
Real talk, real talk. Back in my younger days, I dated this. Well, I was dating this guy, so we finally decided that we're gonna do it. I didn't even know it was inside. It was like the size of a breakfast link sausage. I was devastated. I was devastated.
Breakfast link sausage.
Yeah, I promise you.
And,
I
and
promise
ladies and gentlemen, we have our first After Dark confession. Oh my God.
But this was the crazy part, speaking to your point. So maybe like a year later, I found out he was having a baby. I said, somebody did it more than one time? Like, full-blown relationship?
Well, it could have been a woman with a shallow vaginal canal, so she was with it.
Hey, listen, that's a whole lot of shallow. I have things. If you have a shallow canal and you having issues with dealing with a man that is bigger than you would like, I come and get my Unwind CBD lubricant. I can make you more relaxed down there so you can take it, but don't deprive yourself though. We're not doing that.
I just say Casamigos and an edible and she'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? We want to use natural things.
Oh, is that right?
Somebody said brown and serve.
Not brown. Oh, yes, it was brown and serve. Brown and serve, honey. 99 cents. Cheese and crackers.
No Jimmy Dean.
But let me say, ladies, I have another product to show. So most women, I'm sure you know this, you being a connoisseur of sorts, that
I would consider myself a sexpert. Yes.
Yes. Most women are going to orgasm through clitoral stimulation, right?
Isn't finding the clit like finding Jesus?
Well, everybody knows where it is, but everybody does not know what to do with it.
Like the Bible.
Right?
Everybody know where the Bible is at, but they don't know what to do with it.
That it's well, listen. I wouldn't
Don't
make that
don't mind me. I just be
comparison, but if that's where you want to go with it. Now, a lot of times, so we were talking about, couples and introducing toys and all that other good stuff. So the first thing that I always tell people is we never want to feel like someone is being replaced, no matter what it is, right? Bringing a toy into the bedroom is really about bringing the experience to another level. If you don't want to worry about a threesome, this is your third person right here. You don't have to worry about somebody calling somebody behind your back and all that other good stuff.
Since you speaking of threesomes are fun. And in episode 1 of Uptown After Dark, I give a very detailed instructional manual on how to have a successful threesome. So go on YouTube, check that out. Please do.
Yeah, I saw that. Excellent tips. I would highly recommend anyone thinking about getting into that and wanting to know some good ground rules. He set you up for success.
Thank you. See, I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
I'm just trying to help the people have a better.
Right. We're here to help the people. We are here to help the people. See? So Keisha, she listened to it. She said, yep, she listened to it. She liked it.
Thank you, Keisha.
So this one right here, this toy right here, this is called Womanizer. We like to call this the soul snatcher.
I thought women don't like womanizers.
They gonna love this. This is your best friend. I call it the red light special also. So this is like air technology that goes around. You place it on your clitoris. The hardest part is just for you to, again, you just don't rest it on your clitoris. You got to move it around a little bit just to find your right spot. And when you find that spot, just increase the intensity. So it's really air technology that's circling around your clitoris. It just feels like somebody's going,
that sounds interesting.
Baby, this will get you where you need to go in less than 5 minutes. Now, when I say 5 minutes, the other consultant's like, girl, you only need 2-3 minutes. Well, everybody's body is different. Somebody might get there in 1 minute. Somebody, it might take them a little 5.
That sounds like that could replace a nigga less than 5 minutes.
Less. I promise.
But that's a nigga replacer. That's what it's
not.
Like.
I promise you it's not, because this is what I'm going. The husbands love this, okay? Because this is what I tell my ladies. Look, best money I ever spent. See, I got customers up in here.
Oh shit, best money. Okay.
So this is what you do as a couple, right? I tell my ladies, you have your partner inside of you. So either y'all can, now this is some real intimate stuff, be face to face. You can give it to your partner. Let him put it on you. Lay back. Have him inside of you. Let him put this on your clitoris. Now you're going to orgasm on top of him in less than 5. The party for us just began. Now we're on a whole nother level. Or you guys can be perpendicular to each other.
Nah, 69, so, and then I'm going to just hold that up like.
Whatever is your pleasure. But I like to say, let him be inside of you so you can orgasm. Because a lot of times that doesn't happen for us ladies. Right? So because we need that clitoral stimulation.
All the ladies that y'all can't come, my condolences to your vagina.
But this toy will have everybody reach that level. Everybody. I can't make a lot of.
What does that do for the men, since you said everybody?
So if your partner is, what is more sexy than your woman orgasming on you?
I mean, listen, right? So what I'm saying is, right, if there's a dude who been trying his hardest, he's been giving it his good old college try, you know what I'm saying? And he hasn't been able to successfully make his woman orgasm. But then he whipped that shit out, and then less than 5 minutes, you know what I'm saying, she's gushing, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
How is he supposed to feel adequate as a man?
He better grab this thing and use his tool. Like, listen, it is what it is. We can keep practicing, so at least it's possible. So let me do some more work. Let me explore a little more. Let me move this around and see exactly where I'm hitting. Right?
So have you used that personally?
Yes, I love Womanizer. Love it.
Can you use that in her booty hole?
No, your partner can be in your booty hole and you can still put this on your clit, because this is only clitoral stimulation. Now, some women have also put this on around the rim of the penis, and some men can feel that same sensation that we're feeling on our clitoris on the head of their penis.
Interesting.
2 for 1, right? So this is good for solo play and still good for couples play. And there are a lot of men that, even though some men are intimidated, some men like toys in the bedroom. They like using it on their partner. Some men just want to watch you use the toy on yourself. But it's all about a conversation, right?
Teamwork makes the dream work.
That's what I'm saying. And a lot of times it's difficult because we don't want to have those conversations. So people in the closet playing with their toys, or they go somewhere else and they don't even know if their partner going to like it or not because they embarrassed. They don't want them to know. Just talk about it. It's okay. What's the worst that can happen? And so I've had customers where the husband is like, no, don't bring stuff to the bedroom. But then when they tried it, they absolutely loved it. So don't knock it till you try it.
Interesting.
That's what I love. I love feedback from my customers. So another thing, let me show you this. So this is what I do when there is a problem. I suggest, this is our Dark Desires line. This is our eye mask, but we also have a flogger, we have paddle, we have wrist restraints, all with this same wonderful embroidery, right? So I tell them, put the mask on your partner so they don't know what you're doing, right? Mask, now they don't know, and they're really only enjoying the feeling. So I had a customer, she used, this was our helping hand. This is like grapefruiting from Girls Trip. So she used it on her husband, and he was like, I don't know if I really like it or not. So she came to another party that I did, and I said, okay, honey, blindfold him. So she bought this mask, and I said, do it again. It was their anniversary. She said she did it, and he ripped the mask off of his eyes and was like, what are you doing to me? Because he didn't know what was happening. He was just enjoying the feeling. So he went from, I don't know if I like it, to, oh my gosh, I love this. So sometimes we have to really take control of the experience, right?
I mean, if you're really enjoying the intimacy with your partner, like there is a sensory component, right? So the sensory component on the person that receiving and is for them to just get comfortable enough to enjoy the experience, and the sensory part for the person that is delivering the pleasure is for them to to pay attention and be receptive to how their mate responds when they do certain things, so that way they can know whether they're doing the right thing or the wrong thing. So I definitely agree. Like,
Yeah, when one sense is taken away, the other's heightened. So it could be smell, it could be the taste. Like we have something for all of that. Be if you need to hear something, taste something, smell something, whatever. I got you covered. So it's a whole experience, right? That's important.
I would agree. I would second that. You know what I'm saying, what else you got in your bag of tricks?
Somebody said we got some good comments in here. It starts with trust. Somebody said,
You gotta relax, son.
yeah. If you scared, say you scared. So, okay. Something else I have over here. This is our royal collection. Our royal treatment collection is absolutely amazing. It is comfort technology. So the first thing I want to say about toys is you have to really be mindful of what you're putting inside of your body, right?
You holding that
Our
right by your
toys,
mouth?
yep, just like this, on purpose.
I ain't know you knew. All right.
Our toys are 100% body safe silicone. So important. Phthalate free, meaning it's not porous. So you can properly clean our toys. I've had some customers like, I done bought a $200 toy and it gave me an infection. That is true. I can't speak on that. I only can speak on the products that I sell. So this,
Maybe her pH balance is off.
it will throw the whole thing. It'll have you going to the doctor. Forget about the pH balances off. You won't have those problems with our toys. So when I just like stroking our
Yeah, you look like you having fun.
it feels so good. Because it's like a comfort technology. It's really soft and smooth. You can squeeze like the tip. You see all of these like veins in it, right? We will feel all of these textures inside. This again is waterproof. So this is someone that just wants internal pleasure. So we've talked about, the panty vibe, the couple ring with embrace, the clitoral stimulation with Womanizer, the bullet with candy kisses. This is internal. This is called Your Highness. And when I show these at my party, the people, they feel it. They're like, oh yeah, this does feel amazing. And they buy it because they're like,
oh, called glizzy.
It's called
the rubber glizzy.
No, it's called Your Highness. Oh. So this one is also waterproof. 10 settings on this puppy. You just press and hold, it's on. And then you go up and down with the plus and minus. So this is absolutely amazing.
I hope you don't whip out one that got a generator connected to it next.
No generators here. Where's my? Oh.
I was like, you're gonna kill somebody's vagina with that.
No, the only thing that's going to have you laid out, I promise you, is that Womanizer. That Womanizer is going to take you out real quick. You're not going to know what happened to you. You want a cigarette and don't smoke. That is life right there.
For everybody that's interested in buying, you can let them know they got from now till Sunday, we got a discount code, 20% off when you log on and type in discount code Uptown for Uptown After Dark. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Get y'all 20% off.
So this is what we consider a dual stem toy. So it's going to be both internal and clitoral. So this is called a maze. This is part of our Luxe line, and a maze is amazing. You press and hold. So the beauty of this is that you can control each stem separately. So you have this one,
like the mask the dude was wearing from Squid Game.
So this one turns on the clitoral stimulation, and this one is going to turn on the internal stimulation. So you can change the pulsations of each. You can turn one on and leave the other one off. You really have full control of your experience. So I like to say that amaze is amazing. So even has like, a little bump, just like it's the head of the penis right here.
Oh, look at that. Isn't that special?
Look at that. Look at that detail right there. Now we do have some other toys that do look like you're going to replace, but I didn't bring any of those goodies. Those are all of the goodies that I had for the people today. Oh, this one's not open. But if anybody wants to experience with some backdoor, we do have butt plugs. This one is called Booty Call.
Booty call. All right.
Booty call, booty call. Now with anal, you definitely want our silicone lubricant. That's called Sleek, 100% silicone. So, when it comes to lubricant, the silicone will never evaporate. So you don't have to worry about reapplication. The key to anal is that you have to be relaxed. First, start with the conversation with your partner. They have to know this is not my vagina. You just can't go crazy and ham up in there.
You just can't flip a coin in whatever hole you get.
No, sir. I've had that experience. Like, oh, wrong hole. We not doing that today.
Nah, listen.
That has to be properly lubricated.
He was just like, yo, it's like, Jesus, I may not go where you want to be, but I'm right on time. I'm right where I need to be.
I can't with you. I cannot with you right now.
Right on time. I'm right where I need to be. You know what I'm saying?
So the lubricant is key with anal. So like I say, it's the three shuns. You need conversation, relaxation, and lubrication. Those are the three keys for successful anal.
Interesting.
Can a crown jewel be used inside the vagina? Yes. So that is made to go inside of the vagina. I don't have crown jewel up here with me, but that is another one of the products in our Royal collection. So that is another remote control crown jewel. But what that is it looks basically like a yoni egg, and it has a string at the bottom so that you can properly pull it out like a tampon is going to hang out of there.
What's a yoni egg? I don't know what a yoni egg is.
So it's shaped just like an egg, and women can insert it in their vagina. So a lot of times they can use that for Kegel exercises. Sometimes we have healing stones that we can put inside. But the crown jewel looks just like an egg, purple like that. And it's basically going to spin like this inside of your vagina. So it's going like this.
I have another question.
Yeah.
The healing stones for after a nigga beat the pussy up to heal it.
So I have a cream that is everything called Revitalize. So it's a vulva balm. Good for, if your pH balance is off, you're feeling a little irritated. But if he done beat up the box, baby, just go on and put your Revitalize balm on there to help soothe and cool you, and then you'll be good and straight back to normal.
What happens is after, a nigga beat up the box, most women just use the warm washcloth method.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
If that's all you have, is just like you talking about spitting. If that's all you have, you gotta use what you have. But I have the bomb. Do you have the link? Somebody said, how can we make a purchase? I don't have my Square site link.
I have the link available. I'm going to post it.
So he's going to post it. No worries. Make sure you look at check out the Uptown page. And I don't know if I went to high school in Uptown.
Like if you go to the Uptown After Dark IG page and you click the link in my bio, I posted a link to your site in my link tree.
Oh, there you go. Bam. So that's how you do it.
I'm saying get that 20% off. You know what I'm saying?
That's 20% off. Listen, you better get your goodies. You could get your holiday shopping on and all of that. Maybe your girlfriend wanted candy kisses or something.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So when the woman out there, after she dressed like a slutty ghost for fucking Halloween, he could turn around and fuck the shit out of her.
That part. And then get that Revitalized balm to help.
Halloween is so funny. Women make every costume into a slutty version.
That part is true.
It's gonna be a slutty Pikachu. This goddamn outfit. Pikachu with boy shorts on.
Right. That I to agree with that. Cause I'm like, wow, that's how the ladies, we try to keep it on the low that, we freaky, but it's inside of us everywhere. I find that the right man can bring it out of every woman. It's there.
I don't know if
We
I
just
believe
waiting patiently.
I don't know if I believe that.
You don't think so? You don't think so? I believe so.
I believe there's some chicks that's just boring, and that's just what it is.
I promise you. It's just like, what was that movie? What was that Tyler Perry movie with Journey? And she had that nice, wholesome husband. And what was it? I thought someone was going to put the name of the movie.
All the
in
women that's in the comments saying that's true, those are the women who already freak. So of course they believe it.
No, what was the movie where she was, she was real conservative. She was in the church, and then she found that man and turned her ass out.
Listen, we all know church girls is freak. She was already a freak. No.
See, so somebody said sometimes it's not worth the effort. So the ladies are saying, oh, it's there, but you're not worth the freak coming out sometimes for these gentlemen. It's on them to determine how it goes down. I believe that.
I don't know. Like I'm a man of a certain age, and I don't got time to be teaching nobody nothing. I need you to come ready, well, and equipped.
I agree, because I'm a woman of a certain age, and I'm sure not here to have any tutorials. Like,
yeah,
I can. So it's important. Now I will give this disclaimer. Everybody's body is different. So what you did with the last may not work for the next. So that kind of conversation needs to happen. Like, some women don't like certain stimulations, right? I can understand that. But you still got to know what you're doing at the end of the day.
Right. I hear you.
Well, is there any other questions we missing out on? See, I'm seeing exactly facts. You see, the ladies, listen, you listen, we preaching up in here. The ladies agree with what I'm saying.
All these ladies is freaks. All these ladies is freaks, and
I promise you, the right man can bring it out.
Zone, you know what I'm saying? And it's all right, you know what I'm saying? But, you can't use the same move on everyone. It depends on what the move is.
Well, that could be your secret sauce where, that's definitely...
Depends on what the move is, you know what I'm saying?
That's true. It can depend. So you never had a move. So you have a move that no matter who you try it on is always going to work 100% of the time.
I plead the fifth.
I thought we was having honest conversations here.
We are. I honestly plead the fifth.
We are freaks for the right men. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that means they already was freaks. That means he didn't bring nothing out of her. She was already a freak. So I guess what we're saying is, you may think that we're conservative and boring, but really it could have came out with somebody else. It's just that this person is not getting it because they're not bringing it out. I think that, that's subjective. I think for some women, the right man can bring it out, but I definitely believe for some women, like
it
just ain't happening. Just like for some dudes, it just ain't happening. Some dudes who that's like older and stuck in their ways, they not trying to do nothing other than what they used to. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad and it mutes your whole experience overall. But if a person is stuck in their ways and they only want to do what's in their comfort zone and they're not willing to explore with their partner, then that's what it is. And ain't nothing changing that person. They just need to find somebody that's just as boring as them and lead a happy, boring sex life.
That part is true. I really think
because listen, attraction and compatibility are not the same, right?
True.
So you could be extremely attracted to someone and have a conversation with them, since we agree that conversation is important, and then you realize sexually we're not on the same page.
Sometimes we're just not compatible. But also with the conversation is also about being open-minded, right? So to your point, even if we're compatible, we're having a conversation, but in your mind, you're like, no, I don't do that. Like you need to be a cheerful giver, you know. It can't be, oh, I'm doing it because you said it. You gotta like it, right? You should get pleasure out of pleasing your partner. That I believe takes you to a whole nother level when you're doing that. So mindset is very important also.
Absolutely. Okay. But listen, there's some people, like there's some dudes like Trick Daddy spoke his truth, right? But there's some men that's just like, nah, that's never happening. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's more men that say that. Like, nope, I'm not doing it, not doing it. I'm like, and I try to educate the men. Like, listen, that it's not the act that makes you feel like you're homosexual. It's who's performing the act, right?
Right.
I like oral. That doesn't necessarily mean I want a woman to give me oral. So it's not the act itself.
Didn't you just say don't knock it till you try it? You just said that a while ago.
I did say that. I did say that. Don't knock it till you try it.
So
I did say that.
maybe there's a woman out there that, might know.
Well, you gotta have that attraction though, right? So innately, when you see somebody, like, can you see that? Do you feel like you can be attracted to that person? You know that off the rip. I've never encountered a woman that I'm saying, oh, okay.
What about
and I'm
Rihanna?
not knocking those that do it. I can definitely say if a woman's attractive, right? I can say that, but that doesn't mean I'm attracted. Those are two totally different things.
Okay, I got
but
you.
to each his own. I'm not knocking those that do it. That just has not been my experience.
That makes sense. Definitely makes sense. So, what do you suggest for the couple that, or the person that's in a relationship that they want to try something new, they want to branch out, they want to, because I mean, I'm sure that everybody watching this live, we can all universally agree that life is too fucking short to be having boring sex, right?
For sure. No, you ain't never lied about that.
So, what do you suggest for the person that, they sick of having a mundane, routine sex life and they just want to spark it up, but they beginners, like they don't, like, where you?
That's a great, great question because you can't go from boring to jumping into the swing, right? Yeah. It's levels to this.
Yeah, you gotta step your way up. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So what we do have, I love games. So we have some great games with Bedroom Kandi. So we do have role play dice where you'll have one action word and one body part. So say you're in a relationship where, one or the other or neither really likes performing oral or something like that. So the rules to the game is you have to do what the dice lands on. So you're going to have lit, kiss,
that's gonna have a problem if for some women, because black women would be funny about feet. If it say suck my toes, you know what I'm saying?
It could. It could.
That's gonna be a problem for some black. They not gonna be with it. You know what I'm saying? They not gonna be with the sucking of the toes.
Do what the dice says to do.
Got to do what the dice says.
That's the game.
She gonna quit.
So I do have this product. This is called Slickable. So this is a flavored massage cream. And it's not like we do have regular massage oils, but this is a little different. I like to say it's great for a hand job. And when you go give fellatio, it's going to taste amazing. So this makes it more enjoyable. I'm a foodie. So when something tastes good, I like dancing around because I get excited. So now you're going to give a more pleasurable experience. And then your partner is going to love it because you're more into it. But this is also great for sucking on toes or licking behinds, whatever it is that you like. You want to just give it a nice little extra flavor when you're doing it. So go ahead. You want to roll the dice? Make sure you buy this Slickable too. So when you sucking them toes, it tastes good. Just make sure you shower before and wash those feet. Another thing that we have are some card games, right? So this is called Delicious Encounters. This is our brand new oral sex card game. So it's like 3 or 4 different ways to play this. So this is a great way. I was like, well, my goodness, how many ways can you perform oral? Well, get this card deck and find out.
Oh, shit. Suck the dick in the back.
This is what I'm saying. And then we have our dungeon deck. So this is really good to match with our Dark Desires collection. So you have some positions, and then we also have some other products that you can pair with this. So these are great ways to start the conversation where the pressure is not on the other person. Because let me tell you, if you're used to doing something boring and all of a sudden your partner come to you like, oh, I want to do something different. The first thing your partner is going to say is, where the hell you get that shit from? Right? Who you creeping with? So play a game. And we do have another deck of cards, but it's out of stock, that just gives you 52 different positions. So that's another, because, you know, sometimes things get mundane. You do the same daggone 5 positions every time. Spice it up a little bit.
Now,
positions matter.
My next question.
Yeah.
What do you have for a brother like me that might want to try some BDSM?
So I left that stuff downstairs.
In
so
the dungeon?
We have
got a dungeon downstairs?
My bag of goodies is downstairs. But I can go and get it if you want to. So we have this paddle called Heart Desire paddle. It matches this. So everything is the same embroidery because this is part of our Dark Desire line. So if you want a nice pop, that paddle is like everything. It's going to give you a nice sting. And then we have a flogger with just some strings on it. Now that's nice play for sensory, where you can go up and down the body. You can even hit with it, but it's going to be a nice soft hit, not a pop like that paddle.
So when I'm ready to get on my 50 Shades, that's what I need to get.
Then you want to go into our Dark Desire line with the 50 Shades. And we have some other goodies coming up real soon too that'll be launched this year. So I can't wait for those to come.
Well, then maybe we're going to have you come back. You know what I'm saying? I think.
Yes, for sure. Absolutely.
I'm saying. Definitely. So we about to reach that time. I'm going to wrap this up. I hope everybody enjoyed this live. I know I definitely enjoyed doing it with you, Saquana. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I love it. Thank you for having me.
On the next episode next month of this thing that we do here called Uptown After Dark, we are going to do After Dark Confessions. And I want people to, you know, if anybody was to join live and talk about the most unique, interesting place that they had sex, or if you want to remain anonymous and you want to send me a DM or email and let me know what your most interesting place you had sex so I could read it on air. But we're going to talk about, you know what I'm saying, confessions, you know, talk about where's the most interesting place that you had sex and see what type of enjoyment we get from this.
I'll be tuning in. That's for sure. This is fun.
Thank everybody for coming on out. Appreciate you. Thank y'all for coming out. God bless you. Good night. Peace. Thanks, Saquana. Appreciate you.
Thank you, Ra. It was a pleasure.
No doubt.